So like I promised you guys in the book that I will create a CV using Canva. All right. It is quite easy, not as difficult as you may think, even if you don't have any experience with graphic design before. Okay. So just do it the way I'm doing it, follow my footsteps and everything. By the time you follow this footstep, then you should be able to make something for yourself. Okay. So I'm finding it a little bit difficult using the Canva or mobile app, although there is mobile app version of it, and it's quite good. But the issue is that the screen is just too small for me, so I'm going to be using PC for that right now. So just come here and search for CV, search for CV. Okay, about okay cover it and all that resume. Then click on resume. So it is already giving you a standard dimension of it. So here you can see like dozens of templates of resume of CV, dozens of templates. So you may just pick on any of these templates and work with it Okay. So let me pick this, or let me assume that you are trying to create a CV for a female. Not a female per se. Okay, let me look for a male CV. Okay, let me click on this. No, this doesn't look so attractive enough. So let me go on and on and on. So you have to be careful of one thing when you're creating a CV. If you are using a free version of Canva, then make sure you have to make sure that you pick a free version template. Then when you pick a free version template, then you now begin to customize it as you want. Okay. So this is a free template right here. Let me click on it. Because if you choose a premium template, except you have a premium version of Canva, you will not be able to customize it as you want. Even when you customize it, then you may still end up paying for it. All right. So what you want to do is just to build on the free version. You can also create from blank, okay, if you want. I may try to create from blank, like from the beginning. Okay. I can do that if I want. Okay, though that's the best option anyways, because you don't have to pay for anything. So well, let me, just to save our time, let me try this so they can see for yourself. It's quite easy, you know. So all I have to do now is to let me enlarge this, increase the size. When I increase the size, let me assume that your name is Hamed Hamed James. Let me say you have a Muslim and Christian background, and your name is Ahmed James, and this is possible. So then, who are you? Let me say you are a graphics designer. Okay, let me make the screen much more bigger than this. What should I do? I think I can make the screen much more bigger than this. So let me increase this. Okay, all right. So I think I like it this way. Okay, fine. So let me say you are a graphic designer. So we're going to cancel this graphics, Control Z. You're a graphic designer. Let me make it bigger. So we're going to come here. Why is it difficult to come to? Okay, let me remove this anyways. I can remove it if I want. So I'll just come here and click on text. When I click on text, then I'll click on this, add some heading. Then I can edit it the way I want. I'll say graphics designer. Designer. Okay. So I will bolden it. Let me use Control B to make it bold. Then I'm going to reduce the size to, let me say, size 16 or let me say 17. So I'll come here and put it at this point. Okay. So I'll change the color. You come here and click on the color and change the color to this. Let me use white color. Okay, I think that makes sense. Okay. So here is where you want to add your contact. Let me say that your number is +234 because you are Nigerian. 83. Okay, sorry, 80. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, let's just leave it that way. I'm not sure that's correct. So let me say Your email is Ahmed James, okay, at, okay, that one's gonna, it's not gonna work. Let me change this to international, okay, then at gmail.com. Let me say probably Ahmed is probably, let me say, a volunteer for Crypto Niche, or is a staff of is a staff member of Crypto Niche. All you have to do is just like say Ahmed James at Niche, Crypto Niche dot co. All right, that is Ahmed James at cryptoniche.co, right? So real, let me say you have a personal website. Your personal website is let me say Ahmed James dot ETH. All right, it's possible because you now have domain extension like that, a crypto domain extension. Let me say it is dot ETH. So and your address is 1234 Garki Wuse Wuse 2 Abuja, then Nigeria. So that is your address, okay? So you can see that you've been able to customize all of these things. If you like, you can change color of all these to like, let me say the color black, if that will make it, if that will improve its, okay. So I can move this to this point, okay, and change the color if you want. It's not compulsory, but if you want, you can change the color. So then I'll move it back to this point. Fine. So we are done with that. Next point we have to look forward to is the profile. You are into static and creative graphic designer. Let me just edit this part. Graphics, but I think you understand, you have an idea of how these things work now. Graphics designer, okay, with 7+ years experience of in graphic designing. Okay, let me say 7 years plus of experience of graphics designing with Jumia, for instance. Okay, there's no need for that. Let me just graphics experience is okay. Then you're a dedicated designer. Let me change that. You're a dedicated designer who is easily adaptable to different design styles. Okay, let me use design styles. So I hope this is making sense to you now. Design styles. Then the next thing is you are eager to join the. Okay, let me see. You are eager to join the Binance Incorporation. Oh, okay, fine. Binance Incorporation to help guarantee. Okay, to help in improving the organization branding branding. Okay, so I think that makes sense. I'm not a graphic designer actually, so I'm just trying to put up stuff together in a way that it will make sense to you. Okay, so it's not compulsory that you're a graphic designer. This can work for anybody. So let's say that you have a master's degree in arts in teaching. Okay, let me say you have a master's degree in masters of arts in designs. Okay, in designs, that's okay. So between 2008, okay, no, that's it. Say 2020, between 2020 to 2021. Okay, let me say your master degree program lasted for 2 years. Okay, then you finished from which university again? Let me say you finished from University of Lagos, of course, of Lagos. So I'm going to try and make that one bold so it can look more attractive. Fine. University of Lagos. Then you have bachelor degree in arts. In arts, let me see. You have bachelor degree in bachelor of arts in graphics designing. Okay, in graphic designing. So I'm just making this stuff up. Okay, they are not real. So, but I think you understand the idea. Let's say you spend 4 years in the university for your first degree. So you started university probably in 2013, and by 2017 you concluded your first degree by 2017. Okay, that's 4 years program. Okay, so you got your MA from University of Lagos, and you probably got your BA, Bachelor of Arts from, let me say, which university again? Is a University of Ilorin. Of course, that's one of the best schools in Nigeria at the moment. So let me just make that one bold also. Okay, so your employer already know that they already know your education history. Okay, your education history is here. Then your skill set. Let me say you are good in communication, time management, modern classroom technology. Let me say uh, modern design, let me say design technology, modern design technology. You are good with that technology. Okay, then okay, save and creative designing. Okay, designing. So instead of save, let's use something like attractive. I'm just making all of this up. Then you are good with collaboration. Okay, so that's awesome. Then from here, your employment history. Let me say you're a graphic designer, or let me say design lead. Design lead. Maybe you led a team at where? Maybe you're a design lead at let me say Jumia. So you work for Jumia, and maybe from 2020 to present. Okay, then maybe you've worked for which organization again comes to mind? Let me say you've worked for uh, Andela. Okay, Andela. Okay, maybe you are a graphic designer here. Graphics, graphics designer, and you worked with this organization. Let me say Andela. Then you worked between 2016 to 2019. Probably you've been working, but in this case, it was a remote job, like it was remote. So you can state it here. It's part of what I told you guys in the book. When you say it is remote, then they have an idea that okay, this person is actually comfortable with remote job. Okay. So let me say the projects you've worked on in the past. For instance, now you worked on the new currency, new national currency. Maybe you are part of the design team that worked on the new national currency for Nigeria, national currency for let me say Malta. Okay, for instance, Malta. So another project that you worked on is let me say branding of Lagos Trade Fair. For instance, you've worked on that before. I'm just making these things up, guys. I'm not a designer, like I said. Let's add another one. Project you've worked on. Let me say you trained 2,000 students in graphic designing. So by the time you say that you've trained people in graphic designing, then people already know that you know what you're doing. Okay, what you're doing, because If you're not good enough in graphic designing, there is no how you can teach 2,000 students how to design. It's not possible. So as you can see right here, then I think we are done with your CV, Mr. Ahmed James. Okay. Now let me see Ahmed James have other names like Ahmed James. So this was going to have comma so that they will know that this is your surname, Ahmed James, James Abimbola. Okay, that makes you a full Nigerian. So probably you are from outside Igbo and Yoruba tribe. I wouldn't know. So let me reduce the size a little bit so that we can have a better. So I'm going to reduce the size so that I can fit into this screen. Now I'm going to change this image. Let me see. Then you come here, see if you have uploaded some images before. No, you've not done that before. So let me just look for an image of one Ahmed online. Let me say Ahmed Musa. Okay, let's use Ahmed Musa's image instead. So all you have to do is just to come to Google, search for the image. When you search for the image, then okay, okay, this is not a bad image anyway. So let me copy this image, then come here. Then you have two options. Okay, if you want it to be a random image like this, just paste it. Control V. Use Control V for that. So then you move the image. And let me reduce the size a little bit so they can have an idea of what I'm saying. So just move it to this point. Fine. Then there you go. You can see the image of Ahmed Musa over there. All right. So now I think we've been able to create a beautiful CV using Canva. But then let me say we don't want to stop there. You want to like add more swags to it. So you can change this to, let me say, color. Let me see this kind of color. Okay, and also make this kind of color. Okay, it's your choice. It doesn't have to, nobody's forcing you to do all of this. So maybe you want to change this. I'm just trying to make this stuff up. You want to change this to color black, it's your choice. You want to change this also to black, it's your choice. It's not compulsory. Like, I just be creative with this stuff. Okay, so now we are trying to change the entire destiny of this design so that when people see it, they can even, they will find it difficult to know that we actually got this from a template. Okay, so let me make this also color black. I'm not sure that's gonna make sense to you guys, but at least you have an idea that all these things can be changed. You can add quite a lot of customizations to what you are doing. So let me change this also to the other kind of brand. Okay, and also this one too. Let me change to brand, this kind of brand. Okay, so we are almost changing all of these things now completely, as you can see, completely. All right, completely. So that is okay. Let me make this a little bit bold so that whoever is seeing it will be able to see it clearly. So probably let me increase the size of this one also. Let me make it size 12. On this one also, let me make it 12. And this also, let me make it 12. Size 12. Okay, it's making sense now. So I'm going to bring this one down a little bit. So just use the arrow key, the down arrow key, and move it, or you can use your mouse to do that. Okay, so the next thing is, so if you want to take this a little further, you can change the background color if you want. Let's try this. It's not making sense also. But I think you guys got the entire concept. The concept is that you can reach any level of customization that you want. Okay, so just use the elements to change whatever you want to change, upload image with this, add text with this. All right, then this is where you have access to all kind of templates. Look at the previous template, then see what you turn these templates to. So the next thing you want to do now is that you want to download this. So just come here and click on share. When you click on share, then you see a download option like this. Then you click on download. So I want to download this as PDF, okay, as PDF file, because most times you're only allowed to upload PDF file. So let's download as PDF. Then click on download. So it's going to download as PDF file. Fine. So then you can come here, open it, and rename the CV. Let's say that you want to rename the CV to Ahmed, uh, Ahmed, Ahmed James Crypto CV. Okay, that makes sense. So press enter. So you can copy this also. Just copy it. Just copy this. Then come back to Canva, the Canva software. Okay, then paste it here so that it will automatically rename the subsequent download. You don't have to keep renaming this all over again. So if you want to like make it an image format, like PNG format, just leave it at PNG and download. So Canva allows you to download file in multiple formats. Okay, so you can open this like a book. Okay, it's no longer available because we try to change the name. So you can copy this, can you see this is a PDF? This is a PDF, as you can see. So also if you open the PNG file, then you see something like this. Okay, let's open with which other, let's open with Paint. So when you open this with Paint, okay, so this is already open as PNG. So you can do a lot of stuff with Canva. It's as simple as that, and I hope you understand what I've explained so far. Maybe you have any question about what I've done and all that, so you can just leave me a comment, you can send me a mail, and also you can send me your question in the support group. Okay, so that's all you have to know about using Canva for your designs.